you feeling this morning?
Hi. First day back.
First day back.
Fuck yeah. Woo! It's gonna be great. We're gonna die.
Wow, it's very sunny. First Pilates session back actually wasn't too bad. I didn't intend on taking time off over Christmas and New Year, but I got really sick. I had like a viral infection, so I actually haven't done Pilates since before Christmas. It's now the 3rd of January. It wasn't too bad, and something that I love about Pilates is that I go with Kelsey. It's like its own dopamine reward every time. We have such a good time, and I feel so good afterwards. Kelsey is a school teacher, so she is still on holidays. So we are now going to go for breakfast with Heidi as well. But before that, I have to go and pick up Geoffrey because he has a big day today. How are you feeling? Douglas, you stay here. Come on. You don't want to come, trust me. Come on. Come on. In we get. In we get. Come on. Geoffrey, come on. You have no idea what's about to hit you.
Yeah, we're going somewhere else.
We could try that
one. Fucking God. Skull. Cheers. Skull.
Oh, I wish I got your fun me on here.
I know.
hydration is health.
What did you say the other day? You were like, safety is sexy.
Safety is sexy. Yeah, people are paying me up for wearing a helmet on a bike.
She comes out and she's like wearing this
Protect your brains, everyone.
She's wearing this helmet and I'm like, what's that? And she's like,
what's that?
This is my snow helmet.
Oh, that was my ski helmet.
And I was like, okay, cool. She's like, safety is sexy. I was like,
paid me out the other day.
Right.
Look, she goes, she sends me this, and then send me that, and then went, oh, like what the
Wait, is this
Thank you for paying me out for being safe.
And you were like, look at it, you're walking around the house wearing it. So
and this underlying theme of needing to be respected and admired. But what I'm seeing is that you are seeking this externally. You are using these businesses and you are using these ideas and you are using these things that you want to do for the end goal of being respected and admired externally. When I think the answer needs to be finding that respect and admiration for yourself. Hello, everybody. This is just me testing my new podcast setup and testing the microphone. I'm just going to pop it here because this is where I will have the microphone and we can just see how this works. And yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really excited. Geoffrey, you're not talking to me. Geoffrey, I'm a horrible person. Let's go see Douglas. There he is. There he is. Oh. Gentle Douglas. I know, they're gone. So Santa bought me an ice bath for Christmas and I haven't set it up yet because I knew I was coming to house sit my auntie and uncle's house soon into the new year. So I didn't bother setting it up at home. I waited until I got here. So I'm going to set it up this morning. It is about 6 o'clock. I'm going to set it up and then it will be ready for me to jump straight into after my walk this morning. I don't know if you can see it properly, but how beautiful is this spot to set up an ice bath? Like just looking over all of the hills and the sunrise. There she is, all set up. I just have to grab some ice after my walk and fill her up when I get home and jump straight in. Ice long black incoming. Water is going in. These are such powerful questions, and before I answer them, I just want to say the way that you utilize this container, the way that you utilize mentorship is so powerful, and I just want you to really acknowledge that. So I'll answer both of your questions kind of in one piece. The first being what shifted for me to make me want to have and prioritize connection this year. And it was very much about seeing how much I'd actually missed out on connection last year. I feel like last year, whilst it served me absolutely perfectly in the moment, I did everything very independently that I pendulum swung into isolation. And I really thought that a value of mine was that independence, and it absolutely still is. But I took that independence too far in isolating myself and actually not allowing myself to form and develop connections. It's interesting you asked me this because I actually just recorded a podcast episode yesterday where I went into detail about this. But what I have realized is that I have not prioritized connection because I have a narrative in my head that everyone leaves me. I actually haven't prioritized connection, and I actually have really tapped out of connecting because I am protecting myself. The more distance I put between myself and others, the less opportunity I have to be hurt. And that was something that I realized that I've been doing for a lot of 2023, was isolating myself in fear of more people hurting me. I didn't realize how much I had actually isolated myself. I didn't realize how much I had actually not prioritized connection and not valued connection until I actually moved home. That is why I decided for 2024 connection needs to be something that I prioritize, because it's something that I have run away from for a really long time in fear of hurt and in fear of rejection and in fear of abandonment. I have a full day of client calls today. Mondays and Thursdays are my client days, so I'm doing them from outside today, and I feel like I'm going to jump in the pool in between the calls because that feels like a vibe. It is almost 11. I'm really hungry this morning. I do not know why, but time for breakfast. At the beginning of the week, I make up a big batch of slow-cooked kangaroo and vegetables, and this is always my first meal of the day. There it is. Delicious. Not everyone's cup of tea, but absolutely is mine. Since having this in my routine, it's like the best I've ever felt. A little moment for my new shoes. Are these not the coolest things you've ever seen? I am obsessed. They are getting their first wear today. I'm obsessed. I'm in love. I feel like a bit of a fit check is needed today. Buy a new bag from Santa, my new shoes from me, and we're about to go get my hair done, so ignore them all. Got my long black. So fresh. We are nice and fresh and chopped. We gave it a really good cut just to take the ends off and just make the ends a little bit healthier, and then took heaps of weight out because my hair has gotten so thick. It is ridiculous. Even Rachel was like, this is so much thicker than last time. And also, since moving to New South Wales, I have gotten really bad dandruff and a really itchy scalp. I'm finding that I'm sweating a lot more, and I'm also sweating in my sleep a lot more. My room where I live is like right at the front of the house. It gets the early morning sun, so I usually wake up with like a really sweaty and itchy scalp. And also it's just hotter here in general, so I'm sweating in my sleep more, and when I'm sweating in my sleep, I'm obviously then sleeping on it. There's getting a lot of oil buildup. Anyway, we are working on putting in and using products to prevent that from happening, so I just got this as well. I have already started trying a new shampoo and conditioner. I'm using the Bondi Boost dandruff ones with a scalp scrub as well. I'm going to try that for a little while, but also she gave me this. Well, I bought this from her. So we'll see how we go. So after I got my hair done, I had to go to the shops to get a few things. And as usual, I came home with so much more than I needed. So I thought I'd show you a little haul of what I got. The first thing I got, this is what I actually had to go in and get, was a silicone feed mat this is for Douglas, because I bought one for Geoffrey last week and it has been amazing. Geoffrey was feeling really skinny and it was like he wasn't putting on any weight. I thought I would give the feed mat a go to see if that helps him actually put on weight. Except the only issue with that now is that he takes so long to eat that Douglas then joins him and steals his food. So I got Douglas one as well so that they will hopefully finish at the same time. And then also I got, I hope they don't see these. I got these because Geoffrey lost his balls, so I had to get him some more. The next thing I actually went to the shops to get was I'm running out of hyaluronic acid, so I had to get a top up of hyaluronic acid. I also am almost out of niacinamide, so I had to get niacinamide. I am really noticing the forehead lines. I haven't gotten Botox in a really long time, and they are very prominent at the moment, and I just got some of the ordinary retinol to try as well. Then I lost my good crocodile clip, the one that was just my go-to for everything, and I have yoga tonight, and with fresh hair, I don't want to tie my hair up, so I just stopped and got a crocodile clip. I don't know if it's going to be as good as my other one, hopefully, and I think that's all I got. Put your present! Sit down, buddy. Sit. Sit. You go. I literally just walked in the door after shopping and doing all of the things. It's Friday, it's beautiful weather, and I just got a FaceTime from Kelsey asking if I wanted to go and meet her and Heidi in Kiama for lunch in the beautiful weather, and so I'm absolutely going to do that. I have to leave here in 10 minutes, but we love spontaneity. We love the freedom of running my own business, and these are the moments that I just fucking love every element of that. This is one of my favorite spots on the South Coast. This is Kiama.
Is that on now?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kelsey. I'd just like to add something to Emily's ins and outs of the year. I just want to say that ins are no sleeve shirts. Outs are sleeve shirts, in no sleeve shirts. Thank you very much.
Do you want to give us some context?
No.
And by no sleeve shirt, she means a strapless top.
Strapless top. But like, I decided to chant, no sleeve shirt, no sleeve shirt. And now it's just the thing. So you're welcome.
Now none of us are allowed to wear it.
You are all welcome for that fashion tip.
From 20 years
From
ago.
20 years ago. Hey, it's coming back. You think I'm joking? It's coming back.
I just put my hair up. You can't see my nice new hair.
Oh, yes.
Because it's so fucking hot.
You can see that. Heidi got this.
So aesthetic. Half drum treat.
There it is. And it's me, I'm still here. Alright, that's enough.
Oh, I've never met someone more in love with herself.
Do you want to get a video of me and my sunnies?
What's this
I've
situation?
been reading a lot. I've been reading a lot and my eyes are actually killing me, so
Yeah.
I was trying to be...
Also coming from a girl who used to upload a Facebook status every, what would you say, 3 minutes?
Oh my god, I'd say 2. Do you know what? On my memories every day I check it and I'm so embarrassed. It's like BRB shower.
Honestly,
and
Kelsey
then
used to update people like they were personally in a conversation with
The
them.
next status would be, I'm back.
So it's like 10 years old only.
Okay.
Oh my god, stop!
Oh my god, what a memory to
12
come up
years
today.
ago.
These are us and our ex-loves. This
Oh,
was-
that's cute there.
How many years ago was this?
Yeah,
12
12 years.
You know what? Editing, Emily. I'm going to find the photo.
Okay.
You're going to enter it
All
in.
right.
Don't you worry.
I'll put it in a little like pop up.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how to do that. We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. It's 2024. It's time to learn things. All right. You ready?
Show us. Oh, so cute. Look how little we
Oh, she's a bit blurry.
Yum. What do we got?
Thai beef salad. So,
You?
yeah, I'm about to complain.
Oh, about what?
I ordered chicken and I ordered halloumi.
You did do that. Maybe it's
I'm about to be Karen. I don't want to be...
Ask for what you want, Kelsey.
I think I'm filming. Okay, guys, comment down below if you like coriander.
This is what happens when you have been friends for 20 plus years. You rock up in the same outfit.
One of us is going to have to change.
Good morning. It is Saturday. I am just getting ready to go out for a walk. I have a walk and phone call date with Brooke this morning. So I am just getting ready. I've done my skincare. I've got to get the dogs organized, and then I'm going to drive down to the harbour and do a bit of a beach walk. I just got home from my walk and talk date with Brooke. It was a beautiful walk down at the beach. I am doing an amazing race for my auntie and uncle tomorrow. This was their Christmas present. I just could not think of anything that I could have bought them that would have been appropriate for what they've done for me. So I have planned a little afternoon tomorrow, amazing race style. So I'm going to sit down and just finalize some things to do with that. I have Pilates in an hour, so I'll do a little bit for the amazing race, go do Pilates, and then I have the afternoon to finish it and just chill and just have a relaxing Saturday afternoon. I have a current hyperfixation. It is the salted macadamia gelato. Oh my god. I just went to Gelatissimo and bought some take-home tubs, and that is my Saturday night sorted. I just need to have a teeny tiny little taste test just to make sure it's as delicious as it was yesterday. Oh my god. Just a little taste. Wow. I need to put this away, or I'm going to eat the whole tub before I even have lunch. It's so good. I have officially sat down and I have decided I am not leaving the house for the rest of the afternoon. I'm going to do all of the things that I need to do for tomorrow, and then I'm going to do that while watching Gilmore Girls, and then I'm going to watch Gilmore Girls, and then I'm going to read my book, and that is the perfect Saturday afternoon for me. So all I have to do now is just write all of the clues that I have already put together on here. I will make up all of the envelopes this afternoon, and then I'll go around tomorrow morning and put them in all of the places that I need to go. I went this afternoon and put the first envelope at my auntie and uncle's house on the bench. They're both out today. It's ready for tomorrow, ready for them to start. So I'm very excited.
Which one of those things? Is that one? Stop messing. Right now, cut there. Just buy your own baskets. Oh, I cannot buy my own baskets. No.
All right, all of the clues are ready for tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday, and the last video that I would have put in this vlog is me doing the amazing race cards for our amazing race that was planned on Sunday. Unfortunately, the amazing race didn't happen because we lost our pop early Sunday morning. I got a phone call as I woke up on Sunday morning to say that he had passed. It was not a shock, it was not a surprise. Unfortunately, Pop has been unwell for quite some time, so we had the ability to, I guess, prepare for it, but of course that doesn't make it any easier. So the last couple of days have been very much about prioritising family time, spending time with my cousins, spending time with my nan, and just taking each day as it comes,
as my nervous system needs to take it. So the Amazing Race will be postponed until next month. This week, the last couple of days, I have just very much been about just doing things as I need to do them. Yesterday was quite busy in bringing 4 new private clients on board, which was amazing. And times like these where I actually am just really so grateful for 2 things. The first one being the business and the life that I've created, you know, my ability to be able to communicate with my clients around being able to just decide what is important and what is not important in terms of my workload, and being able to drop everything and just be with my family and be present. And the second thing that I'm grateful for is all of the work that I've done on my nervous system, all of the work that I've done on understanding what my body needs and understanding what I need, and being able to nurture and honor that. So, on from that, it is currently midday. I have had a pretty good work stint this morning. I went to Pilates this morning, went and got myself a coffee, and then I've come and sat down and just spent some time with my clients and done a little bit of admin work. So now I am going to take these 2 lazy buggers to the beach. We are going to go for a walk. It was terrible weather yesterday and it is okay today, so I'm going to make the most of it while it is okay weather. We're going to go for a walk. I'm going to come back. I'm going to get into some comfortable clothes. I'm going to do a little bit of admin and planning for a podcast episode that I want to record tomorrow before I leave. And there's a couple of more recordings that I need to do tomorrow just for some of the courses that I have, just some updates to some modules that I need to do tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a very big recording day, which also means that I have to wash my hair this afternoon. So I will do that, and then I am just going to have a really chilled afternoon. I can't decide whether I'm going to watch Gilmore Girls or read my book. We'll see how I go. But that's going to be the rest of my day. I am also very excited because yesterday I went to see my auntie and my other pop, and they gave me my Christmas presents because I was sick for their side's Christmas. And they gave me some Christmas money. And with that, I'm very zoomed in. And with that Christmas money, I bought myself a Remarkable. It has been on my wish list for a very long time. I am very excited. I ordered myself a Remarkable this morning, and I ordered myself a nice little case off Amazon. So that has been a lovely little dopamine hit today. I just got home from my walk. I realized that it is... Wow, I need to stop squinting. Look, I need Botox so bad. I realized that it is almost 2 p.m. and I have not eaten yet. The coffee this morning really threw me out of whack because I don't usually have a milky coffee, and therefore broke my fast way too early. So next to the beach has a new acai place. So I just got this to try. What'd you get? I finally got to give it to you, huh? Show me. I finally got to give it to you, didn't I? Because your brother's in the backyard and he's gonna steal it as soon as he sees it. What's he barking at? Oh, what? He's okay. As expected, somebody has found Geoffrey's toy and will not give it up. That's your bumblebee, isn't it? Free your dick. Look what you did. Douglas, that was really clever. Douglas just brought him in this ball and pretended it was the best toy ever. Geoffrey went for the ball, Douglas gave it up and ran for the bee. That was very slick, mister. Douglas, please don't wreck it. It's his toy. Oh, he just doesn't care what toy he has as long as he's near his brother. Douglas couldn't give a fuck about his brother. He just wants his toy.
Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I have just gotten back from Pilates and then I went for a walk with Emma by the water. It's quite warm and muggy this morning, but it was a very nice chilled morning, which my nervous system absolutely needs right now. I woke up this morning and even though it felt like I had a really good sleep, I'll show you. You can see I had a really good sleep, but my recovery is only at 59%. And that is because, my body is working hard in other areas to regulate me. There's so much going on in my mind and my body, and that exerts a lot of energy when you are dysregulated. And so that is why, recovery is so low today, because the last few days my body has just been consuming so much energy in the way that it has been dysregulated. So it's really cool to see all of those things, confirmed in my Whoop stats this morning. However, today is a big day. Sorry, I'm just trying to plug in my Whoop. I have just quickly gone home to get my hair straightener because I didn't have it. And just some other things that I needed to record the podcast. So I'm just going to have a shower, do my hair, and I have a big day of recording today. I've got to record the podcast. I've got to do some modules for the courses. And then I have to clean this house that I am house sitting, just get all of my shit together, get it all sorted, and then go home, pack my bags so that I can start my drive to Victoria tomorrow. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing. I am testing. This is a fucking disaster.
Hey guys, welcome to Emily's shit show. For free?
That looks a little bit better. Just unpacked and repacked everything. I've been away for the last week. I'm going to be away for another week, so I thought I'd just grace my family with my presents for dinner. What's on the menu?
You've abandoned us once and now you're going to abandon us again.
What's on the menu tonight, chef?
You got prawn dumplings,
Delicious. All made from scratch, by the way.
fried rice, and spring rolls. And gyozas if you want.
It looks so burnt.
I know. I was out there, it was so nice. I stayed out there reading.
Show us what you're reading.
Yeah.
What
shit.
hottie recommended that to you?
Some bloody useless person.
It's what?
I don't think this one's as good as the
Just
first
wait till
one.
the end.
It's taken me a long time to get there.
Oh, there's questions on front and back.
What did you get? What favourite member of your family bought that for you?
Oh, I wonder who.
This present came all the way from England. His birthday was about 4 weeks ago. And it arrived today.
That's why I eat the gluten
On a
ones.
shit TikTok recipe.
That's why I eat the gluten ones.
I can hear you munching. Ew.
That was like juicy.
Hey guys, Nate's in trouble. Hi, you want to come in? Hello. What do you have to say for yourself?
My balls. Bring back my balls. I come on iCarly.
For healing my inner...
Coming to watch a movie? No. Can you come here? Yes. What are you doing?
Good morning. It is Thursday morning. I have just gotten up and just done a last minute tidy of the house that I was house sitting and packed up everything that I needed. I have a 7 a.m. phone call with one of my beautiful clients this morning. And then after that phone call, I am going to go and pick up my nan and take her shopping. She needs something to wear to the funeral next week. So I'm going to take her shopping. Isabel's going to meet us in town. We're going to go shopping. And then I'm going to start my drive to Victoria. I'm actually driving to Yarrawonga this afternoon
just to break the trip into, just so I don't have to do. I've done the drive so many times over the last few months, and I just really don't want to do it again anytime soon. So I am going to drive to Yarrawonga this afternoon and see some very, very beautiful people in my life, which I'm really excited about. And then I will do the rest of the drive to Melbourne tomorrow morning. This is the kind of schedule I'm on today, where I do not have time to wait for this to export. I have to have this sitting in my passenger seat as I drive to do the things I need to do.
Get away.
But this is so cute time with your granddaughters. So we came all the way into town to find Nan a dress, and guess who got a dress? Me! Guess who not only got a dress, also got some shoes.
They're your shoes.
And Nan still has nothing. So Isabel cleaned up and made it about her once again. Fuck off! Good morning. It is Friday. It is about 11:30 in the morning. I have just pulled into Melbourne. I've just quickly dumped all my stuff at Mum's house, and I am just going to go and get a pedicure and a coffee because it's been a long drive. I drove from Tullumbar to Yarrawonga yesterday. I split the trip in half, and I just spent last night with some very special people. We got up this morning, we walked with the sunrise. It was a really, really nice night and exactly what I needed. Now that I have arrived in Melbourne, I am going for some drinks with a girlfriend tonight, so I thought I would go to Southland. I am going to go see if I can potentially find something to wear to the funeral because I have absolutely nothing to wear. I need a pedicure, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get myself a coffee and some lunch. It has been a bit of a hectic running around day, but I am just waiting for Ash to come over. We are going to go for a drink down the road, and then I'm meeting another girlfriend in St Kilda at about 7. I'm puffed because I am taking forever to get ready. Hang on, let me show you the fit check. Actually, I'll show you when I finish my hair. I'm actually gonna keep my hair in for as long as possible until Ash literally gets in the door, because I only just finished it and it's not gonna do anything if I take it out now. But this is the fit check. Oh, my shoes are upstairs, damn it. Shout out to Isabel for lending me her top. Mum for lending me her bag. She doesn't know she did that, but she's in Mexico, so I took her bag. And I'm just gonna go put my shoes on, and sunglasses will finish off this outfit because it is very hot in Melbourne today, surprisingly. So this weekend has really been a reflection of how I definitely need some getting used to this whole vlogging thing. However, I also really have had a hectic weekend, and I have just spent so much time just being really present with all of my beautiful friends that I have caught up with in Melbourne over the weekend. It's been very busy. I have been very tired. It is 1 p.m. on Monday, and I'm really just doing the bare minimum today. I have to drive back to New South Wales tomorrow, so I am just spending time with private clients. I am resting. I am chilling. I'm running a breathwork session for Sarah's membership tonight, so that'll be good. And then I'm just going to spend the night chilling with my brother and Grace, and we're just going to hang out, get some takeaway. And then I will start my drive back to New South Wales tomorrow for the funeral on Wednesday. Still a big few days ahead, but I have had a wonderful weekend in Melbourne. I'm just exhausted now. Treats. Good morning. Okay, so I wanted to jump on really quickly. This is probably going to be the last video for the January vlog. It is the 29th of January. I mean, no, I've still got 2 days left. This probably won't be the last video, but it'll be one of the last videos. And I just wanted to quickly have a little bit of a chat about really just doing audits every now and then of all of the things that you're doing, understanding the needs of your nervous system, understanding the needs of where you expend your energy, and how to prioritize where that energy is spent. I had probably a period of a week. I think probably some of the last videos will be when I was in Melbourne. And that week was probably the week where I just ran my nervous system into the ground. I was really out of whack with routine. I had the quick Melbourne trip and then I came back and I had my pop's funeral, and my pop's funeral brought up a lot for me. Actually, I'll show you. I posted this on Instagram, but in case you didn't see it, these are oh, that's backwards. Hang on. There we go. These are the stats from the day of my pop's funeral, and you can see how dysregulated my nervous system was for about 8.5 hours of that day. I think it says there, 8 hours and 14 minutes in the high stress zone. That's what my nervous system looked like on the day of pop's funeral. That was for a multitude of different reasons. Obviously, it goes without saying it was my pop's funeral, so it's going to be quite a dysregulating situation. It also was an accumulation of the Melbourne trip and the days prior to the funeral, where we were kind of running around getting things ready. I was really, trying to fit everything in. And then there's the situation of being around people or a certain person that is very, very dysregulating for me. And, no matter how much work I do on myself, no matter how much healing I do on myself, there is still situations that I am faced with that I really struggle with, and that's just unavoidable sometimes. Thankfully, it's unavoidable most of the time, and I can kind of take myself out of situations and not be surrounded by this person and not be around this person, but obviously the day of my pop's funeral, it's something that I can't avoid, and it was a really shitty day. Yeah, my nervous system was incredibly heightened, incredibly dysregulated, and it took me probably 3 days to actually recover from that day. It took me 3 days to recover for my nervous system to come back to, its normal regulated state. And what I realized was that 2 things. A, that was the state of my nervous system constantly. Like, the way that I felt that day was how I used to just soldier on. I would used to, especially being in a relationship with that person, and I would used to just push through. Every single day I would deal with that. And every single day I would deal with, other people who were similar in those kind of situations. And I would push through those emotions, and I wouldn't allow myself to feel anything. And I would just continuously feel that dysregulated. And it's no wonder why I got to a point where I just couldn't push through anymore. Like, I just couldn't do it the way I was doing it anymore. And that's why, I am so passionate about nervous system work, because that's, I have completely changed who I am because I have focused on my nervous system, and realizing that was how my nervous system used to be 24/7 was pretty intense. And then the second thing that I really sat with, and I really just need to, and I've had conversations with clients around this as well, is there comes a point where you actually just need to listen to your body. And I get, that consistency is beautiful and productive, and continuing to show up regardless of how you feel, and all of these conversations in the coaching industry, they have their purpose, and that is absolutely fine. But the most important conversation is prioritizing your nervous system. It is being okay with taking a step back and just going with your foundations for a few days, right? Just doing the things that that you need in terms of the recovery of your body and the recovery of your nervous system, and coming back to a point of, why there hasn't been so many videos for the second half of January. It's because I needed to sit back, and whilst prioritizing the recovery of my nervous system, it's about looking at the things that you do in your life and having a look at what things are overflow, right? The vlog, overflow. My podcast is overflow. And all of those things are things that I need to move away from in times of prioritizing my nervous system and prioritizing the things that I need to do to keep the business going, and replace the time that I would spend on doing the things that I would do from overflow
replace that with stillness, replace that with slowness, replace that with things that prioritize the nervous system. And I needed to do that. And that needs to be absolutely okay. It doesn't come from a place of inconsistency. It doesn't come from a place of not showing up for my business and not, being a solid business owner. It actually comes from a place of analyzing and prioritizing my nervous system, knowing that the prioritization of your nervous system, what actually contributes to a long-term successful business. It contributes to a solid business long-term. Because if you're running your business from a place of push, 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 when your nervous system is incapable of doing that, or it's from a place where you are literally scraping the bottom of the barrel of your nervous system and your body is not recovering properly and you're not prioritizing the recovery, then you're not going to have a long-term business. You're not going to have a successful business long-term. I can promise you that because I have the evidence of that. I have the evidence of that in the first year of this business, where I ran this business from a completely dysregulated place, and I continued to show up and I was consistent and I pushed through on the days where I knew I couldn't push through, where I shouldn't push through, and I crashed and burned. So this is the conversation I wanted to have, the conversation of having a look at what is overflow, having a look at the things in your business that you can take a step back from when you need to implement and prioritize your nervous system recovery and your body's recovery, because that is what is going to be successful in the long term. That is building a big business. Now, on that note, yesterday I had such a brilliant week. I really prioritized all of the things in my business that I needed to prioritize. I closed many, many loops, and I am really back to a point of just hitting the ground running, and I'm really excited. So it is Monday. It is a new week. I just arrived at uni, so I'm going to work from uni today. I have a couple of calls this morning, and then I will be recording a module for Your Power, and then I will be doing a little bit of an audit on Your Power. I'm about to launch its next round, so I am taking a bit of an audit of all of the modules. I'm going back, refining, ready for the next round. I'm also working on a membership, and I'm really excited. I already have, I think, 7 people who joined just from conversations in my DMs, and this membership is going to be fucking insane. So if you want to know more about the membership, jump onto my Instagram. By the time this video is up, all of the details will be up, and it's just going to be the most incredible place. I have worked so hard on refining what will be included. It is something that just everyone needs, so I'm really excited about it.
Is this on video? I don't know. Oh, it says recording. It says recording. Hello, everyone.
Close.
So close. This is the articulate woman.
Just plugging your own content on your vlog.
So my program is running. Oh my god, this is really cool. So sorry to interrupt this vlog, but I just wanted to say hello and use this camera. It's really cool.
So since I've moved to New South Wales, I have found it really hard to find a good, consistent space to record the podcast from. And I've really struggled with it, and it has made me really inconsistent and actually not want to do the podcast because I don't have a nice space for it. Anyway, I came up with the idea last week. Myself, Kelsey and Heidi decided that we were going to start weekly dinners, and I would come over, we would have dinner on a Tuesday, and that would be our new tradition, and it was the best idea ever. I'm so excited for it. And we had our first one last week. Heidi is away, but Kelsey and I had dinner. And I had an idea, because everyone who lives in this house works full time. I asked Kelsey if I could use this as my podcast studio on a on a Tuesday when I'm coming over for dinner anyway. I will come over before everyone finishes work. I will be here and everyone will come home from work. I'll record the podcast before everyone gets home, and it worked out. So I'm here today, and I just got here. I just got the key out of the lockbox. I've just let myself in, and I've just walked in, and this is on the fridge. How cute is this? Welcome to Your Power podcast studio. Oh, she's the best. Yeah. Welcome to the new podcast space. What do we think of this background for the podcast? Very cute.
I need to sneak in a little photo of like me and the girls in there. I'm not on there yet. We'll make it happen.
Welcome home. Welcome to my podcast studio.
Yeah, do you like that?
Yeah, I love it.
It's my favourite one.
I already did a video
Fuck yeah.
before. That is oh, that's so bad. Oh my god. It's so bad.
Okay, so just a really quick observation I just had. It is the last day of January. I have just been... Okay, so it's supposed to be my day off today. I usually take Wednesdays off. And this morning I got up, I went to Pilates, and then I went and met my friend Callum for a coffee, and we had a little bit of a walk. Beautiful morning. And then I dropped Callum off into town, and because I was already in town, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stop into the uni and I'm just going to do some video editing. And I'm just going to sit in the library with my headphones on. And I got here and it was fucking freezing, so I had to buy myself another hoodie. And then I spent about 2 hours doing some video editing and then lost all of the footage. So that was annoying, that was frustrating. However, then I started to do some of the vlog editing. What today has taught me is that I am going to outsource my editing, that is for sure. But I actually was watching the vlog and I was watching all of the footage, and the one thing that I noticed that was most prominent to me was my skin. And you could see the dysregulation in my skin. You could see how dysregulating the month became in my skin throughout the video. And that's always been the key indicator of my body's dysregulation. That's always been the most prominent thing for me. So it was really interesting to see the results and the tangible evidence in how dysregulated I became towards the end of the month with everything that was going on, compared to at the start of the month where I was feeling really good. I was feeling really, really regulated. And there's one situation in my life that has been quite consistent in the way that it makes me feel, and that's not very good. And that situation has been quite prominent towards the end of this month, and I can see it. It's all very interesting. It's all very interesting. But anyway, I do believe that this will be the last video of this monthly vlog. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog, my very first one. I will get better at it, I promise. Definitely give me feedback. Let me know how you found it. Let me know what you want to see, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, and we'll go from there. See you in February.